they are offering 20% cash back. They're gonna lose a lot of money on this. Welcome back, Dan here, and we're going over the Tomo credit card. Tomo credit card is the only credit card you can get without having a credit history. Basically, they base your approval on how much money you're making, how much disposable income you have. Best of all, they are offering 20% cash back. All right, clarification, up to 20% cash back. You actually get 1% cash back on everything, which is pretty good for a credit card that does not require you to have any credit history. Yeah, it sounds crazy though, right? They are really changing the system, and it doesn't make any sense that they don't have any fees. So I looked into it, and it turns out Tomo credit card is really a charge card. We'll go over all the Tomo credit card details and how this system works and how you can get 20% back. So the 20% back was the biggest incentive for me to look into this because I thought it was a typo. I was like, oh yeah, it's probably a 2% back on everything card, which isn't that uncommon. They have that with PayPal, which is issued by Synchrony Bank, and that's pretty easy to get approved for. But this is 20%, which is insane. They are going to lose a lot of money on this if the manufactured spend community finds out about it. As for me, if I get 20% back, I'm going to see the full limits of my manufactured spending skills where I just buy things with a credit card and turn those things I bought back into cash. So basically, I'm trying to profit off that 20% cash back, which is very common for a lot of manufactured spenders. This could actually be a full-time job, although the limitation to the 20% cash back is that it's a bonus based on the referral system, and you can only have that for up to 3 months. To get the 20% cash back, you're going to have to refer people, and it's based on each person you refer, you get 1%. So you start off with 1%, you need to refer 19 people to get your cash back up to 20%. Anytime you have a new product, people will find every way to take advantage of it legally until those terms are set. So for now, I would say get ready for the Tomo credit card and sign up. Oh, it's actually, hold on. I'm talking, this video is for people starting off their credit card journey, and this video is also for people who like free money. 20% back, right? I know it's referral system based, and that is a great way to market it because you're going to be pushing this card on other people and they're going to really blow up. Like, this is the fastest way to grow a company, through referral systems. That's how like Uber really picked up, and everyone was referring Uber at the time. I got a funny story for you. I was even referring people to Uber, but those people were me. Back in the day, Uber, you could actually make multiple accounts, refer yourself, create a voice over IP phone number to get text messages for new accounts. You could use your Gmail address to set up multiple accounts on it. Say it's dan@gmail.com, then it's dan+1, dan+2, dan+3. Like, I'm not creating multiple email addresses. I'm just saying you add the +1, +2, and it counts as another email address with Gmail. That is a really fun tip that you have just learned. You're welcome. And if that was actually helpful to you, or if you knew about it and forgot, please hit the like button so more people can see this video and enjoy that tip. The Tomo credit card has no fees. There's no annual fee. There's no maintenance fees. And that's crazy for a credit card which requires no credit history. Typically, people with no credit history have to turn to subprime lenders, which are the lower tier credit card banks, and they rip you off and charge you a bunch of fees, and it takes you a long time to build up your credit score. With Tomo Credit, you don't need any credit history. You just need to have money to be able to pay off the credit card. Now, even though they say it's a credit card, it's not. It's a charge card. You cannot keep a balance on the Tomo credit card, and you have to pay the balance in full every month. If Tomo Credit has no fees, how does it make money? Through interchange fees. These interchange fees are the merchant fees whenever you make a transaction. Every time you make a purchase, Tomo Credit makes 2.9% on that transaction, which is a lot of money because that hurts the small business. So that's why small businesses have to charge like 2.9% more on top of their current pricing to balance out the credit card fees. So it doesn't make sense to pay in cash or with a debit card, because with a credit card and cash back, you'll be gaining money, and if you're paying in cash or with a debit card, you'll be losing money because you're getting charged that extra 2.9% interchange fee that they have tacked onto their prices. Now we're going to take a look at the FAQs for the Tomo card, and then we're going to walk through the application process. Okay, the card. What is Tomo card? Here at Tomo, we know you are not just a credit score. That's why we created Tomo, which tackles the flaws of the everyday credit card, whether it be the 20% cash back, no credit history required, or no fees. Tomo card is for anyone looking to take advantage of its amazing perks. I'm somebody and I love amazing perks, and I am going to take advantage. What type of card is Tomo? Although your Tomo card may say debit, it's actually a charge card. This means payments must be made within 21 days of each statement. So yeah, even though they say credit card, it's a charge card. It's gonna say debit on the card, and you have to pay the balance in full every month. Now, the thing is, since it is a charge card, it is in the credit card category, so you will build up your credit history. Anytime you get a statement balance with a bank that's a credit card, they report it to the credit bureaus after each statement date. So they want to, so they'll report if the payment was on time or if it was late. They'll report the available credit limit, and they'll report the age of the credit line. These are the 3 factors that help build your credit score. So if you have no credit history, this is a great way to start. Why should I use my Tomo instead of my debit card? With Tomo, you are essentially getting up to 20% discount on all your purchases. Not only that, we're helping you build your credit score. What does your debit card do for you? Exactly our point. Basically, they're trying to get more people to use their card, and they're incentivizing with this big cashback promotion because it's the cost of their customer acquisition, and in the long term, they're going to build up their customer base. Basically, every year there's like 20 million Americans that are just getting out of college, and they have no credit history. They are targeting that 20 million audience, which will be very lucrative because they'll probably use this card for years. How much does Tomo card cost, and are there any fees? Nothing now, nothing ever. That's because it's a charge card. At the end of your statement date, if you cannot afford to pay off your balance, there will be fees. There will be a lot of fees, but they're just saying there aren't any fees because if you follow the rules and pay off the charge card, they can't charge you any fees. So let's clear that up right now. Where can I use my card? Our cardholders can use their cards online, as well as with millions of merchants across 200 countries where Mastercard is accepted. So on the front page of the website, they did not say that there are no foreign exchange fees very clearly. They said there are no fees, but now that it's specified, that's really good. So the Tomo card has no foreign exchange fees. Will applying affect my credit score? No, whether your Tomo application was approved or rejected, it will never affect your credit score. This is great news because if you apply for a credit card, that's an inquiry on your credit report, and that dings your credit score. That's why you should not apply for a bunch of credit cards irresponsibly. You have to make sure you have a good chance of getting it before you apply, especially if you're starting out and have a limited credit history or a low credit score. Now with Tomo, since they are doing things differently, I guess when you submit an application, they do not run your credit, because the whole thing about Tomo Credit is that you don't need a credit history. Can I get a Tomo card if I have no credit score? Of course, that's why we created Tomo. We wanted to create a card that everyone and anyone can get. I'm not a US citizen. Can I still sign up? Of course. To apply for Tomo, you still need a valid social security number or ITIN and a government-issued ID. Why do I need to link my bank account? To sustain a card that doesn't require a credit score, deposit, or fee of any kind, Your bank balance becomes a primary input for our underwriting. This means at least one bank account should be linked at all times. Tomo uses a third-party service called Plaid to integrate various accounts across the United States. Plaid handles the encrypting of all data and maintains the highest level of security. Tomo does not store any bank account login details, and they will not be visible to Tomo employees at any point. What will my credit line be? We can't tell you exactly what your limit is. What we can tell you is that the bank accounts you connect, as well as other factors, play a huge role in what your limit will be. In order to get the highest limit, we recommend you connect your bank accounts with the highest balance. What are the payment terms? Your expenses are consolidated from the first to last day of the month. Payments will automatically be deducted from your bank account to cover the current balance because you have to pay off the card every month. Can I carry a balance? Straight up, no. How does Tomo help me build my credit score? With Tomo, Smart Payments, we assist you on making payments on time, every time. You also have the option to make a payment weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. These incremental on-time payments assist you in building your credit score over time. So the only reason why you want to make payments multiple times in a month is if you're overusing your credit line. So let's say they only give you a $500 balance and you want to keep using that credit card for cash back. You're going to have to pay off part of that balance just so you have more of an available limit every time you use it up. Think about it as water in a cup. Once it runs out, you got to refill it. And that water is your credit line. So by filling it up, you have to repay your debt. Can I reapply for the Tomo card if I was rejected? No. As of right now, you cannot apply after being rejected. We hope to build out this feature soon. If you think you were denied by mistake, please contact our customer support. How long does it take to get my card? Once you are approved, your card should arrive in 7 to 10 business days, encased in an unmarked envelope. If your card does not show up by then, contact our customer support immediately. Right now, there's a waiting list for the Tomo card. It doesn't get released to August 2020. I'm making this video in July 2020. So I guess once it's released and then after you make it through the waiting list, you'll be able to get the card. How do I activate my card? No need to do anything. Your card will automatically be activated upon arrival. What should I do if I didn't receive my card? Please contact the customer support team. How do I increase my credit limit? Having a big credit limit is big for your credit score because it shows that a bank trusts you with a large credit line and helps improve your score over time. And the longer you have the card, the stronger your credit score gets. And for the Tomo FAQs, how do I increase my credit limit? There are several factors that play into an increase of your credit limit: linking your bank account with the highest balance, linking multiple bank accounts, consistent on-time payments. Let's go into the Tomo Rewards. How does the 20% cashback work? When you spend money on your Tomo card, you earn Tomo points based on your cashback reward percentage. They call it Tomo points, but they should have just called it cashback. But I guess they're trying to make it more fun. Tomo points. Fun fact, Tomo means friend in Japanese, and I guess they're going with friendly credit card. The points that you earn can be redeemed for cash directly into your checking account. For every person you invite that is approved, your cashback will be boosted by an extra 1% for the next 3 months. If 19 people you refer are approved, your cashback rewards will be 20%. This means spending $100 will earn you 2,000 Tomo points, which you can redeem for $20 cash. It's that simple. So this changes things. So you get an extra 1% cash back for every referral you have for 3 months. That means you can actually have 20% cash back much longer. So let's say you refer 19 people and then you get 20% cash back. That lasts 3 months. At the end of that 3 months, you refer another 19 people and then you get another 20% cash back. This could be really lucrative. Here on the Tomo website, you can see that the credit limits range from $100, which is super low, to $10,000. Cashback 1% to 20%, interest rate 0 because you can't have a balance. Of course, the interest rate is 0. You have to, there's no chance of you paying interest because you have to pay it off or they will take all your money from your account, close your account. I don't know how severe it's going to get, but just make sure you can pay off your balances at the end of the month. And no fees. So right now it's $100 to $10,000. I have been approved from my Tomo credit card. It says your card is reserved. Current wait list 5,265. And I have a referral code if you're interested. That just gives me more cash back. If I actually get to 10% or more, I'm going to start going crazy on this card to see how much cash back I can get. Obviously, I'm not going to waste money in buying things I don't need, but I'm going to buy things that I can exchange for more money than I started with. That is the essence of manufactured spending. Congratulations, you are pre-approved for up to $10,000 in credit. We're excited to have you on board. Our team is processing the pre-approvals over the next 4 to 8 weeks and will notify you as soon as your application is ready. In the meantime, use the referral code to start boosting your cash back. And I'd appreciate it if you use my referral code. If you have and you want to share your referral code, feel free to leave it in the comments and maybe someone else will help you out. You can help them out. I'll put a note. I don't really need that many, but yeah, that'd be nice if we can get like a credit card referral thread going where one person uses the next. So everyone gains something. Right now, let's just walk through the credit card application process. It actually took like 1 minute to do, and I'm surprised it was that quick. They didn't really ask for that much personal information. We're gonna do a sample referral. Right now, I'm clicking my own referral link, and we're going to apply. So let's see. I'm gonna put one of my throwaway email addresses. I guess you can use it if you want. I don't know. These are just throwaways. Okay, how old are you? 35. I know, I look super young, but I'm old and super responsible. I keep looking at the viewfinder, which is to the right of the screen, and I'm gonna hide the viewfinder because I keep looking and now we have full eye contact. All right, so how old are you? 35. Yes, I do. Are you a student? No. Let's do it. What's your monthly income? 0. Total combined bank account balances? It's actually a lot. That's just because I am worried about the stock market. A lot of things are cashed out, and I'm kind of waiting to see what happens right now. 0, I'm kind of unemployed. Well, yeah, well, don't worry about that. So I'm putting 60,000 for my available bank balances, and this is what I put earlier to get the 10,000 limit. Submitting my application. Basically, they ask for email, age, are you a student? And they ask for like how much you got. Are you unemployed? That's fine. Do you have any savings? Yes. And I got approved. Congratulations, you are approved for up to $5,000 in credit. Enter your phone number and we'll text you when the application is ready. Finish. I don't want to put a phone number. We'll skip that. Wow. Okay, so it's that easy. They make the application process super easy. That's just so there's no hiccup in you applying. And that's it for the Tomo credit card. If you want to take advantage of it with manufactured spending. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I'm Dan, and we talk about finances. We talk about the best credit cards you can have, how to get the best cash back, airline miles, hotel points, basically living really well by taking advantage of a lot of promotions. If you're new here and interested in building your own credit, like and subscribe, and look forward to future videos. Or look at the old videos, they're pretty good too. So until next time, I'm Dan, thanks for watching. That's it, see ya.